Now we're live. Now you can say hi.
Hello.
People will start to come on in just a minute.
Okay. So if you guys just swipe past, come back on.
They'll come back. Yes. I'm so excited to be live today. Mikala, have you been enjoying school at home?
Not that much.
Not that much? Why?
Because school at home is kind of boring.
Kind of boring? Why do you mean it's kind of boring? We have fun stuff at home.
Well, I want my old schedule back.
The one I made?
Mm-hmm.
See, they have a schedule, and I made the first schedule, and it was a fight. It was a struggle. That first schedule. Hello, as you're jumping on, wave at us, say hi.
I'm
Hey, family. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Aunt Linda. We're gonna do a shout out. We're gonna wave at them in a minute, Mikala.
I'm waving.
Okay, so all right, okay, that's good.
Granny!
Yes, Granny's on. Glad y'all are here watching us, with us, not just watching, but being a part of the conversation. So glad y'all are here. Oh, I know you want to wave at Granny. Go ahead and wave at her. I'm going to wave at Carmen. Hi, Carmen.
Hi, Granny. I'm waving.
Hello, I'm glad you guys are jumping on. Yes. We've been talking about school at home, and Mikala has been expressing to me some of the challenges that she feels like she has by having school at home. Mm-hmm. What would you say is your number one challenge of having school at home?
My number one challenge is doing that schedule.
Yes, doing that schedule, she says. What she's talking about is whenever all of this happened, the pandemic was just beginning. We had a schedule at home. I created a schedule for them, and they bucked, especially my son. He bucked hard against, I don't want to schedule. But then, after a few days, they kind of fell into it and was like, yeah, we need a schedule. And they began to like the schedule because in my schedule, I had creative time. I also had nap time, quiet time, reading time. All of that was built into their schedules. Well, now that the school has become more involved in their expectations of what should be happening at home, they're like, they don't want to do the school schedule. They want to do my schedule now. I'm like, oh, really? The one you was just fighting about and about? Auntie Linda said, spell her name. Oh, you want to spell your name for Auntie Linda?
Spell
your name.
Mikala.
Mikala. Mikala. But yeah, so I'm just giving everybody a few minutes. Y'all know how it is. We got to give folks a few minutes to come on up in here. Get in here, jump on, start watching, joining us live. Tell me where you're at today. Where are you at? We're in Spokane, Washington. Way up north.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Guys, tell me where you're at. Where are you joining us from? I'm so happy to see all of my friends and my family, especially. Look who's waving at you.
Auntie Nisi.
Oh God. Okay. Oh.
Hi, Auntie Nisi. I miss you.
Oh, she misses you too, Mikala. We have really had some fun the past couple of days. We were able to make a YouTube video, and Mikala did my makeup. And if you haven't watched that video yet, it's fun. Go watch the video. And okay, yep, Ashley, thank you for joining us. And Mikala wanted to wave. Hi, Jasmine in Spokane Valley. Oh, glad you could be with us today. Yeah, so we made a video. Michaela's doing my makeup, and we posted it on our YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, you should, because there will be some goodies on our YouTube channel that are not on our Facebook page. Hi, Nikki. Glad to see that you're with us again this week. Oh, Michaela. So we're probably not going to get away with everybody. But we can say their name. We can say hi. Yes, people are still coming in the room. I'm so excited to have you here with us. So we have Nikki's watching from Joplin, Missouri. Yes. Shout out Missouri to Show Me State. What's trending is what we always start with.
Swag at home.
Yes. Swag is trending. Hi, Sherry. Thank you for being here.
Don't forget my trend I did.
Mm-hmm. Your makeup?
Makeup on the cheeks.
Oh.
Eyeshadow. I put eyeshadow on Mom's cheeks,
Mm-hmm.
and then I blushed it just a bit.
If they watch the swag video, or the YouTube video, then they'll know what you're talking about. So literally, I just like to give a couple of more minutes, and y'all know I go. I don't like to waste time. But I just want to give everybody a chance to get on, say hi. Yeah, I don't know if that's Sherry saying whoop whoop Missouri or if that's Anthony saying whoop whoop Missouri. Because it was fun to find out and to know. Okay, Mikala, that. Hello, my Aunt Corrine. Hello, how are you? Let's fix this because you touched it. You need to not touch it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so, yeah. I don't know what you did, but you touched something. We look weird now. But anyway, my Aunt Corrine is saying hello. Hi, Uncle Gerald. Hi, Aunt Joe. Yes, we're saying hi. We're not going to wave because you made us look weird, Mikala. What did you do? I don't know. Second place. Aunt said hello. Oh, okay. See, I knew there was a New Madrid shout out coming from Anthony. I'm so glad y'all are here. Hi, Mikala K. Hi, Delpha. I'm glad you're here. That's my new Destiny family right there. Yes. Y'all know I'm like ready to go. I like to get these meetings started or groups started. So we're just going to jump right in because it's time. It's time. Yes. So, Mikala, we are doing Swag at Home. This is the series. This is episode 2 of Swag at Home. If you subscribe to Swag on YouTube, you will see that episode 1, that was what we did last week, was posted on our YouTube channel. You can go back and watch that if you missed us last week. So this week is episode 2 of Swag at Home in this series. So with Swag at Home, we want to start with what's trending. What's trending is swag. Swag is trending. I want to say thank you to everybody that is supporting us right now and reaching out to Swag and asking, what can I do to help? How can I support in the community or wherever I am? So I had a community partner actually step up and say, I want to partner with you and we're going to collaborate and we're going to get some things done. One of the things that I had asked for from the community were like personal hygiene items, feminine hygiene products. I had asked for these things for my swag girls. And so for them to have those things, and we were creating swag bags for them so they could have some things that they needed, because right now there's a big push for food in the community, but the other things not so much. I have Mikala here with me again today. She is my special co-host because last time she wasn't satisfied with just being a special guest. She was like, someone called me a host. I think it was my Aunt Gloria that called her a host. I can't find you on YouTube. YouTube, we are swag. If you look, if you type in swag, strong women achieving greatness, we will come up. Also, you can find the swag video on our Facebook page. And if you click on that link, and it takes you to the video where Mikala's doing makeup, that is a part of the videos that are on our channel as well. So you can find us like that. So swag is trending. I also did an interview this morning with KHQ News here in Spokane. That should air tomorrow. My Aunt Anita is saying you're a great co-host, Mikala.
Thank you.
She is going to do some talking today because as we begin to dissect some things in regards to swag and what we feel like swag at home, that it looks like for us. I really want you guys to understand that when we're sharing about swag at home, we are talking about the culture of our home. That's what works for us. That's what we've established. That's what we've built. I'm not saying that everybody got to do it like us, but the Stacys are what?
Winners!
Yes, we sit at our dinner table and we say Stacys are, and our children respond by saying
Winners!
Winners. Now, one of the things about winners is that they don't give up. So that's one of the things we want to instill in them. So we say Stacy's are winners because we just keep going. We don't give up. We're going to talk about identity. Identity is our focus today. So in this series of Swag at Home, and when we're talking about identity, there may be some things that you want to talk about and you want to share or even ask some questions to us about. Please, please, please ask your questions. We want to have a conversation with you. Right, Mikala?
Yes!
Oh, my God. I don't know. Did you have some tea today? No? Okay. Okay. Well, she's just up there, y'all. So, okay.
Water can make you hype too.
Water can make you hype. Okay. Water don't really do that to me. Coffee kind of sometimes does it to me. Hi, Dana. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for joining us. Like I was saying about swag at home, in this particular series, we're focusing on conversations that we can start having at home with our young girls.
Thank you.
There were some people that were asking last week about hair, and they were asking about what was some other things they were asking
about like their so last week when I was here, they were talking about.
They were asking about what?
They were asking about their hair and how they look.
How you look, yes.
And their body.
And their bodies. So all of that is part of identity. And there's some other things that I'm gonna deal with in regards to identity. So with swag, we have, or the girls that I normally mentor in the school district, they're the age they are middle school age and high school age girls. I really, really, really like middle school age because they are in this kind of like trying to figure it out stage, like in identity, and they are always seeking validation from their friends and wanting their friends to tell them, you look good to me, or I like what you're wearing, or all these things, they come into play. And of course, we know that doesn't stop. That doesn't stop. We as women are always in some way or form seeking validation from other women. Even when we dress, I have heard it said before that women dress for women because we want to say, to our friends that say, I like your dress or whatever. We are so excited to say, oh, I paid $5 for this. Or it has pockets. That's my favorite thing to say. I love it because it has pockets. My dresses. So, but we understand that whether or not someone likes us or approves of us or puts their seal, gives us a thumbs up, that's not really what makes us who we are. That's not what makes us who we are. So when we talk about identity in our swag groups, we're going to talk about today where we start with that. Oftentimes is race. We deal with ethnicity. And the reason why is because we all know, if you don't know somebody of mixed race, or if you're not of mixed race, you've seen mixed race people. So let me just put it out there. This is not something brand new that we're talking about today. But I want to share with you all a little bit of why we deal with identity, why we go there. So what we do in dealing with identity is that I ask the girls who are part of swag what their ethnicity is, so that when they are in group, we talk about the whatever they declare, like if they're Mexican, or if they're you're giving hearts to somebody, if they're Mexican, or if they're Marshallese or Asian or white or black, whatever it might be. What I have found in working with in this particular demographic here in Spokane is that a lot of the girls are mixed race. And I've had conversations with young girls who wanted to be a part of swag, and they have said, they've been like, I've asked them, so whenever you succeed, what part of you succeeded? And after high school, you're gonna do all this work in high school, and then you're gonna get that diploma. And I say to them, what part of you succeeded, when you get that diploma? And I've literally had young ladies look at me and say, with the same matched enthusiasm, say, the white side. And then I say, so like the black side of you was just sitting back chilling, not doing no work? What in the world? And then they'd be like, oh, let's reevaluate that. Maybe the black side. And then I'm like, how about let's reevaluate it all and just say, all of you succeeded. Because you are black, you are white, and you succeeded. That's who you are. So embracing that. When we talk about identity, we embrace all of those things. We don't deny a part of us or a side of us. I know that my brother, his wife is white, and they have mixed race children. Their hair looks more like mine than it does their mother's. And so whenever their mother began to having to start figuring it out, like, how am I going to do these girls' hair and make them look like they're supposed to be looking? She didn't hesitate to reach out to me. She reached out to me and was like, Jamie, what do I need to do? What's going to work? What's not going to work? And I was able to provide that. I think that one of the things that we can do as women is to be intentional about sharing information. We are so quick to say something when we see a mixed race girl out in the community and her hair looks a hot mess. We are so quick to be like, oh my God, they need to do something about that hair. They need to about that hair. I can't believe they came out and that baby looking like that. We are quick to say something like that. But I think that our feet should be swift to run to that mother or whomever it might be that they're with, that but sometimes people just don't know what they don't know. And if we can take a position to say, hey, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you with that. Here's my number. Give me a call. Let me show you how to, Let me show you about the butters and the oils and the whatever that needs to be happening here. So with identity, Mikala, we're going to talk to you for a little bit about identity. First things first. Can you what, huh?
Can I talk, please, now?
That's she wants to talk, y'all. She getting ready to talk right now. So first things first is I want you to tell me, when you think about yourself, what do you think? Like as far as like your race, your skin, your hair, your body. Let's start with your race. What do you think you are? What would you say you are?
I would say I am a kind and gentle person.
Yes, you are a kind and gentle person. But as far as your race, what race do you think you are?
What do you mean race?
So
do you mean racism?
Not racism. Y'all can see the kind of conversations that happen in this house. I'm talking about like whether or not you think you are white, or do you think you're black, or do you think you're like, what race do you think you are?
I think I am black.
And if someone asks you what race you are, what would you say? Would you say I'm African American, or would you say I'm a black girl, or what would you say?
Well, I saw a little video that Dad was watching.
Okay.
And it said, "Are you black or an African American?" And this man was talking about being a black or African American.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say I would be an African American.
Okay. And why would you say that you would be an African American?
Because I was born in America,
mm-hmm.
and I am black.
All right. Because she was born in America and she was black. So she likes to say that she's African American. That's awesome, Mikala. And there's nothing wrong with you saying that you are African American. I did have an African person talk to me one time about why I would want to say that I'm African American and not just say I'm a black American. And my response to that was, in regards to being an African American, is because I can look at my skin and look at my family and my ancestors and know that my roots don't stop here in America. My roots reach across the Atlantic Ocean and to Africa. So that's why I say I'm African American. So in regards to your race, you would say you're African American. What about your skin?
I would say my skin color would be like a blackish brown.
Mm-hmm. Do you like your skin?
Well, I would say my skin color is a blackish light brown.
Like a light brown.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I would say that too. You've been getting a little bit of sun riding your bike, which is really cool. So do you like your skin?
Mm-hmm. I love it.
You love it. Oh, and I love it too. I think it's very pretty. What about your hair? Do you like your hair?
Mm-hmm.
You like your hair. What about your hair do you like?
Oh, that it goes up. And it doesn't touch the ground, which is dirty.
Yep, your hair grows up towards the sun. Yes.
So what if my hair grew up all the way to the sun and touched it?
Oh my goodness. I think it might be okay even if that happened. So what's some really cool things that you can do with your hair?
Some really cool things you could do with my hair is that you could iron it and
flat iron it,
braids and make curls.
Braids, curls, flat iron. You can do all kinds of stuff with your hair, can't you?
And blow dry it.
And blow dry it.
And wash it every day.
And wash it. She feels like I'm washing her hair every day, but I don't. I just wash it like once every 2 weeks or maybe once on Saturdays. But I will, if I'm washing it more frequently, I normally don't use like a shampoo, like a heavy shampoo. I will use like a, what they call do a co-wash, which is conditioner, and not using the like the harsher chemicals of the shampoo. One thing that I growing up, I was like, I didn't like my hair. And so that was one of the reasons why I didn't want a daughter. I did not want a daughter because I didn't want to do hair. I didn't even like doing my own hair. I didn't want to do somebody else's hair. So having a daughter meant that I had to learn how to do hair. So I began to do the research, YouTube, all that stuff. I stopped perming my hair. And I know that, everyone has their preference, but for me, I don't put a perm in my hair. I rarely flat iron my hair. I will wash it and blow it out and usually put it into some type of a protective style. I'm talking about hair right now because when we talk about identity, hair becomes a big factor in that. But we're going to talk about hair a little bit more, and I'm also going to be putting a video on YouTube of me doing my hair, y'all. I'm about to take this stuff out. Oh, Jesus. So, Mikala, with you like your skin.
I like my eyes, I like my mouth, I like my teeth, I like my tongue, I like my nose.
Okay, so you just like your body. So besides all of these things, what else is something about you that you like? What's something else about you that you like?
I like my skin.
Right. Besides your body,
I like my skin.
Are you
color.
good at anything?
I like to draw on Google Canvas.
Yes. She likes to draw on Google Canvas.
And Clip Studio Paint and MS Paint.
Mikala's very smart and she's very like tech savvy. Like she understands all that stuff and she can get in there and do all them apps and all kinds of stuff. Stuff that we're still trying to figure out. She likes that. Carmen, oh yeah. She says about her hair, she said embracing the curl. It took me 30 years to understand that. Ooh, my goodness, yes. So when she's talking about her hair, embracing the curl, we know that it's not going to take you that long to understand that you like your hair, Mikala, right? Because you like your hair already. The kinky curl textures of ethnic hair, it can take some time getting used to knowing how to manage that, because the shelves are not lined with products that we use. The shelves are not lined with those products. The shelves are lined with products that cater to other ethnicities. And so we have to do our research and find out what works for us. My auntie Linda, she said her hair has been dreaded for years. I get up, shake, and go. I get up, shake, and go too with this. Hey. Yes.
What does dreaded mean?
So dreaded is dreadlock. So her hair is, or locked. Her hair is locked. We actually, Mike and I recently did some research and some study behind locks, like where their origins of locks, like why they're important to people of color, especially Jamaicans. We begin to study that and begin to find out, because he wants locks and he's growing his hair out. And so we always want to educate around their desires, like whatever they want to do or whatever they want to, so we try to educate around their desires. And that's true, Carmen. If you don't have positive role models to speak life into self-love, oftentimes we lose sight of our own beauty. That's one thing about, like, when I'm doing Mikala's hair, one thing about that is I always tell her, Mikala, what do I say? Your hair is so what?
Beautiful.
I tell her, I say, Mikala, your hair is so beautiful. Every time I'm doing her hair, I tell her that. Mikala, your hair is so beautiful. I want her to hear, Mikala, your hair is so beautiful 20, 30, 50 times more than she will ever hear from somebody outside of this house saying, Mikala, I don't like your hair. I want her to hear it way more. I want her to hear that. So, Mikala, we were talking about identity and some things that you like to do. You like to draw. She likes to draw. She's also an excellent reader.
I start reading middle school and high school books sometimes.
Yeah. She is a very avid reader. Mikala, whenever they gave us the charts at school about like where your child is in reading and all this stuff, she was on the college bound level. And that's amazing that you like those things about yourself. Maybe there's something else that you really like about yourself. I want to hear from you right now. What do you really like about you? One of the things that I would do when I started the Swag's Facebook page is in the Swag Spotlight. And I had some women who I sent the script to and said, hey, or the letter to and said, hey, can you write something about you in the Swag Spotlight? And do you know that there were women who told me, I can't do it. Because we're not used to saying good things about ourselves. Mikala, I want you to tell me something good that you say to yourself about yourself. Do you tell yourself you're beautiful? When you look in the mirror, what do you say?
I'm beautiful.
What else do you say? You don't know? You say a bunch of stuff? Mikala sings to herself. Yeah, she sings to herself in the mirror. How many of you sing to yourself? Do you ever just look in the mirror and be like, you are so beautiful to me?
Well, I can totally shout out Janice for that.
You can shout out Janice for that?
Because she sings lots of times.
She sings a lot. Yeah, she likes to sing. I'm waiting to hear back from some of you. What is it about you that you like? What is it about you that you like? Niecy said she likes to keep her hair short and blonde. I've heard that blondes have fun, but I don't know about that, girl, because I've been having a lot of fun myself. Tell me something that you like about you. What do you like about yourself? This is a conversation that we don't have enough. We don't have this conversation enough. And I'm going to tell you, because I wasn't saying this enough about myself, it was so hard for me to embrace compliments. And this is kind of weird, but especially when they were coming from my husband, when we first got married, he'd be like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're this, you're that. And he'd be like, give me some of that chocolate. You know. You know. And it was hard for me to just say thank you. I couldn't even do it. Now I'd be like, thank you, honey. Thank you for that. You know. And that's one of the reasons why I never hesitate to compliment Mikala and to say nice things to her, because I want her to get used to hearing that and receiving it and being able to say thank you. Maya and Linda said I love my smile. Yes, I love your smile too. Hi, Lori. She said also that she likes her hair. Yes. I used to admire my Aunt Linda's hair. She had beautiful hair. What else? Niecy said, I love my lips. Yes, girl. You know, when you have, especially when you got that right lip balm, you know, that lipstick that you like, can't nobody tell you nothing walking through. Yes, you just put that on and be like, I want somebody to say something. She loves her lips, Mikala. You're yawning over here. Did you not get enough sleep? Ooh, see, I be knowing stuff, y'all. Devonna said, I love my skin and my facial features. Yes, you are beautiful, beautiful. And oftentimes, you know, we look in the mirror and we are so quick to be like, oh my God, what is that? What's 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 that? You know, we're pointing out all this stuff on us like, oh my God, I wish this wasn't like that. I wish this wasn't like that. I wish this, you know, we're pointing out all these things, all these flaws, you know. And so, Mikala saying, hi, Lori. Thank you for being here. We've focused more on that. And Niecy, yes, I love your dimples. I used to be like, man, I wish I had dimples like Niecy. Yes, Peggy. Peggy said, I like my eyes. Oh, Lori, I like my cheekbones and my eyebrows. Yes, girl. Got them nice high cheekbones. Yes. So when we're dealing with identity, we're dealing with outward things, but we're also dealing with inward things. Jasmine said, I'm graceful and fluid. I'm a deep thinker and compassionate. Love my skin and curve. Come on through, Jasmine. Yes. Yes. So she not only pointed out those outward things that she likes about herself, but she talked about the inward. Oh my God, yes. Carmen says, I love that I am a relentless learner. As someone who was denied an education in my youth, I have sought out learning opportunities, graduating from Whitworth, and currently focusing on my graduate degree. Come on through, Carmen. Yes. I know what you're saying, Jasmine. She said, I also struggle accepting compliments, so uncomfortable. But when you begin to learn how to thank yourself, it's easier for you to receive that compliment from someone else. Like if I looked at you, Mikala, right now, and I said, Mikala, you are so beautiful.
Thank you.
It was without hesitation. When I was her age, if someone had said that to me, I wouldn't have been able to be like, thank you. And especially as confidently as she did it. I was not there. It took me, I was a grown woman before I could say that. If I complimented you on your writing or your reading, because Mikala is a good writer as well. If I said to you, Mikala, I don't really like your hair, what would you say?
Well, let me think about that for a moment.
Okay. If I said, I don't really like your hair, Mikala. Yeah.
Well, your hair is beautiful, and I don't care if you treat me that way, because we all are beautiful in this world.
Oh, well, come on through, Mikala. Yes. Yes. You can say, like, I love what she did. She led with a compliment of the person saying something negative about her. She said to me, your hair is beautiful. And then she followed up with what she wanted to say back. Man, that's awesome, Mikala. I learned something from you today. Because a lot of times whenever someone is saying something about me or saying they don't like something about me, I don't lead back with a compliment to them. I just be like, well, I like it. But to lead back with compliment, that's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you for teaching us that today, Mikala. Right on. Swag, strong woman achieving greatness. So when dealing with identity, of course, we focus on the outside, but we mainly focus on the inside. Growing up, we always heard sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You know, broken bones will heal. But the evidence or the things that people have said, like I'm still recovering from some of the things that people have said about me, and dealing with them because it went beyond my ears into my heart. And I have to be able to put that stuff aside and stand in my truth, and without shame, share my truth. I'm so glad Mikala is with me today. Man, oh my gosh, this girl is something else. In all of this, in sharing what you shared with me, we're going to be doing something today with you all because we are spotlighting my Auntie Linda.
Yay!
Yes. In the swag spotlight today, we have my Auntie Linda Perkins. She is absolutely gorgeous. And one of the things that I did was send out some swag surveys and she filled it out. So I'm going to read to you what Linda said in her swag shout out questions. Or do you want to read them?
I want to read them since you've been reading them all this whole week.
Okay. So what did she say?
What have you learned about yourself in the past 30 days?
Okay, we got to read it where they can understand it. What have you learned about yourself in the past 30 days? And her answer was?
I've learned I have a little more patience.
Mm-hmm. She's learned that she has a little more patience. I'll read the question. You read the answer. You want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What movie or TV show would you watch over and over? And Auntie Linda said,
my favorite movie of all time, A Low Down Dirty Shame.
She said her favorite movie of all time, A Low Down Dirty Shame. Question 3 is, are you a morning person or a night owl? And she said, morning. She likes the mornings. I like the mornings too. At whose table would you like to be a dinner guest?
Yours.
She said mine. She wants to be a dinner guest at mine. You know you're more than welcome. When all this mess is over, come on. I'll cook whatever you want. Question 5 was, what's one thing that makes you proud of yourself?
I'm proud to be a mother of a... I'm proud to be a mother of 4, grandmother of 7, great grandmother of 1.
Mm-hmm. She's proud to be a mother of 4, grandmother of 7, and great grandmother of 1. Aww. Thank you, Auntie Linda, for doing that. Let's move on to our next thing. Are you ready? So that she is in our swag spotlight, we're going to do something very special for her. What are we doing?
We are going to do
an acrostic poem. We are doing an acrostic poem. We talked about the acrostic poems last week, and what it is you take a letter, each letter in a word, and you do a word association with it. So because our spotlight person today is Linda, we are going to do her name. So I have a whiteboard here with me, and I'm going to write her name on here. And the way this is going to work is Mikala. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. So Linda.
It's backwards.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, at least it spells her name.
Okay.
If
So
you don't
Linda,
know how to spell her name.
This is what we're going to do for you today. We are going to make an acrostic poem. So for L, what would you say we could use for L?
Let me get that dictionary.
How about I help you?
I'm getting a dictionary.
I would say, and this is one of the things we do is we keep a dictionary readily available to the kids that they can access. We don't want them to just get used to Google. You know, I'm gonna do the L and say lovely.
Oh, that's a good.
Isn't she lovely? Yes, L, lovely. I. What's a good I one for Linda? I think you can do this without the dictionary, Mikala. Mikala. I think you can do this without the dictionary.
Well, I want to do the dictionary anyway.
Okay, so I. What could we say with the I? I. Someone else, maybe one of your sisters watching, want to give us an I for their sister's name. Oh yes, look, Auntie Nita said intelligent. Intelligent. That's really good. Intelligent, and that is something that she is. N. What do we want to say for N?
I don't know. I remember when we were doing the acrostic poem for Granny.
Let's say nice.
Nice. Okay.
What about D? D.
Defender or something, like she's strong, like a defender.
Oh my. Defender. And I would say that that's true about Linda, because my Auntie Linda, because one of the things in her questions that she said that she is most proud of is her children, her grandchildren, her great-grandbaby. So defender, I believe that she would come to their defense. She would be there in a hurry. Let's A. What do you think we could say for A?
Acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement of what?
Huh?
How would we use acknowledgement?
I don't know.
How? What's a good A? A. We gave them some. Well, they said some words about themselves, and then they got to explain why they would choose that. A. I think there's a really simple one that we could do.
Awesome.
Auntie Linda, you are awesome.
Thank you, Auntie Nisi, for that one.
Yes. So for Linda, and we have L is lovely, I intelligent, N is nice, D defender, and A awesome. So I would say to you today, in regards to identity and what we have been talking about, is that you would do an acrostic poem of your name. What would you choose to say about yourself? Because we did the acrostic poem for Linda, but when these are supposed to be done, you're supposed to do these about your own self. So Mikala, when you did your acrostic poem, I know that we shared with people what you had said. One of the things that she said with L was legendary.
Legendary.
Okay. Do you think you'll be legendary, Mikala?
Yes.
Okay. So legendary. But we really wanted to do this for Linda because you are in the spotlight. It's a swag shout out we wanted to do for you today, and to make sure that we are not just wanting to hear these things from other people, but that we're saying these things about ourselves as well. And not just saying those things, but believing those things. As we know, even with swag is what? What is swag?
It starts at home.
Swag starts at home, but what is swag?
Strong women achieving greatness.
Strong women achieving greatness. I had done an acrostic poem at the middle school, and it was mind-blowing what these kids had come up with to say about themselves. Lori is saying that would be hard to do for myself. I'd make myself feel awkward. Absolutely. A lot of us feel weird saying all these wonderful things about ourselves. We might think it, but we're like, oh my God, I ain't gonna say that out loud, because we don't want somebody to think that we're super proud or super like whatever. They be like, because we do that as women. We be like, oh, she just thinks she's all that. Please, somebody tell me that. Please, somebody tell me she thinks she's all that, and I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think I'm all that, and all of the things that I have not thought that I am, I'm that too. All the good things that I haven't thought that I am, I'm that too. So it is hard for us to take that position to say good things about ourselves. But definitely today we wanted to do this. Next week, I'm going to be continuing the conversation about identity. But my conversation is going to be more thought focused. I've included Mikala in the Swag at Home series, the first couple of episodes. Next week, it'll just be me. I still want you to come and watch. It'll just be me, because I'll be here talking about some things, and in regards to identity and how the things that get right here in our minds and how they can get stuck there. What can we do when someone has said something about us and we just can't seem to let it go? Like it's just like all the time in our ear. I'm going to talk about that next week. So I hope that you all will join us. Linda said yes, and a bag of chips. You all are all those things. How many of you are attempting to do an acrostic poem right now? Anybody attempting to do an acrostic poem? Do you think who would like us to do an acrostic poem for your name?
I would think what we
throw a like up if you would like for us to do an acrostic poem. Oh, and Joe already did one for her name. She's Joella, joyful, outstanding, excellent, loving, lifter, awesome family. I think awesome. I don't know what the F is. Who would like for us to do an acrostic poem for their name? I see a light coming up, but I couldn't really tell who it's from. It went really fast. Was that Lori? Lori Brown wants us to do an acrostic poem for her name really quickly. We have LORRIE. Oh, and we have another. Carmen said Araya, my granddaughter. So if we can do these really quickly, we will. ARIYA. Okay, are you ready? Oh.
Okay.
So for Lori, for L, we have what?
Legend.
Legendary. Look at you. You get to be legendary.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna say outstanding. Outstanding. Somebody have an R out there? R.
Rightful.
Rightful. I was thinking righteous. Yes. Another R. R. Anybody want to throw me an R out there?
Rightful. Did you write rightful?
Mm-hmm. It kind of fits in there. Rightful, righteous. With the R.
Oh, so.
Anybody else have an R out there that they would like to share?
Remarkable.
Oh my goodness. Remarkable. Yes. And that she is. She is very remarkable. I. Intelligent. Intelligent. Ooh, Laura, you are a lot of stuff, girl. Come on through. And with this E, I'm going to say exceptional. Lori, for your acrostic poem, we have legendary, outstanding, righteous, remarkable, intelligent, and exceptional. Now let's do Araya really quick. She's watching with her mom. Araya is watching with her mother. So we want to do this acrostic poem for Araya. Araya is spelled A-R-I-Y-A. So if you have something that you think could go with one of those letters, A.
Acceptable.
Acceptable.
Acknowledgement.
Okay, so we're going to start with the A. The first A, we are going to say what?
Acceptable.
Acceptable. Okay. And how would that fit with Araya? Like acceptable.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Oh, Alexa just started talking. See, I didn't even say nothing to her. She said, sorry, I don't know that one. Well, we wasn't asking you, Alexa. So A, I would say amazing. Oh, amazing. R.
Righteous.
Righteous. You're going to say righteous again. Okay. Righteous. She's also probably a rare beauty. What can we say for I?
What does remarkable mean?
What does remarkable mean? It's like
Markable.
Markable?
Markable. It starts with an I.
Okay. We might have to use our friend Webster and look that up later. But right now, let's do Araya. So an I for Araya. What else? What would be a good I for her? Intelligent.
Intelligent. Intelligent.
A Y. A Y. We need a Y for Araya. What's a Y? Amazing, righteous, rare beauty. We got it. We got some double R's there. Intelligent. Y.
I don't know.
Oh, someone said introspective, resilient. That's a good R. R, resilient. So you can always go in and add these things back to your name. Y. Let's think of a Y. I don't think I've ever done an acrostic poem with the Y in it.
Yes, you have Granny.
Oh, Granny. What did we say for Granny?
I forgot.
Youthful. We said youthful for Granny, and she appreciated that. For Y, maybe we could say young lady. Young lady. And then we have one last A. Are you looking for a Y? Okay, Mikala. I'm just going to put awesome on the end of that for Araya. Araya, there's so many things that you could be saying about yourself. A, you're what? amazing, acceptable. R, resilient. Resilient. A rare beauty. I, intelligent. Y, youthful. And A, awesome. So if you're watching this, Araya, I know that you're watching this with your mommy right now. And we want you to know that you are all of these things. Oh, why? Araya said YouTube for why. Oh my goodness. So, Araya, you are beautiful. And you are a strong woman achieving greatness. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. I have a little one over here that needs a nap, a quick nap before she has to jump back into her schoolwork. But thank you guys for being here today. Like I said, you'll see more from Swag on Facebook, also on our YouTube channel, and on the news tomorrow. There will be another little clip, a segment about Swag. Just so happy y'all could be here. Enjoy some sunshine. And don't forget who you are. Don't forget who you are today. You're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
And we love you. Do you want to say anything to the people before we go?
Well, I want to sing a little song.
Okay.
And it's called You're Beautiful. You're beautiful. Just the way you are. You're beautiful. Just the way you are. You are the prettiest human. You are the best one I ever met. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are loved.
Yay! I don't think I need to put I don't own rights to this music after this song. Thank you all for watching with us, and Mikala just made that song for you all. You are beautiful just the way you are. Thank you for being us, and don't forget to have swag.
Just remember, swag starts at home.
Yes, swag starts at home.
Mm-hmm.